much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West and became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to find some room. It's Jones. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Ball handed off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
They'll run it from the gun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the point after is good. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So a 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Tap to first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's going to lose yardage. The defense makes a play to end the 1st. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive 1st quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Now coming off the 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. But the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
quick. Nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. How about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Incomplete for a third straight play.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
Take over. First and 10.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. It's a short completion of the tight end. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. It's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Now, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
Short throw complete to the tight end. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for a receiver. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On the move now. blocker that gets down to avoid the big hit. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the offense takes a timeout to talk things over on the sideline. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
LSU.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the third quarter. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of the 17.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Off target with a throw, incomplete.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, tied. And that will give them the lead now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Now, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The pass rush gets home.
Well, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. He'll try a pass here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Looking for some space. It's Jones. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. As we take a break to flip ends in the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The pass rush closing in. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this one? Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on first down, but he just dropped it. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass, the catch is made. He's going to lose yardage here, and the defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pass caught. And now the defense able to bring him down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. On the run, it's Payne. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Jones. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Bringing pressure. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Powers through. Breaks into open space. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
A really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. And he muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds this defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, LSU! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter to give them the lead.
And they tack on the extra point. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. Past the 20. Past the 10. And he steps out at the 8, a crucial takeaway.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. You came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups in the
it.